It's that time of the month again where we get to speak about the brand new games coming out next month, and next month is June, and oh my god, it's looking like one hell of a month for VR. I'm talking PSVR, I'm talking PC VR, and I'm talking Quest 2. Everything's getting a little sprinkle of magic, so be keeping your eyes peeled for something that you're going to like coming out next month. Of course, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below to please the algorithm gods of the YouTubes, and it really does genuinely help me out. First up on our titles, we have No More Rainbows coming to the Quest 2. This game works in a very similar way to something like Gorilla Tag, where your movement is down to your arms. That's how you move. So this game is actually quite a delight. Honestly, you jump in there and just have a good blast. You're going to work your way from hell all the way through, delivering hell to all of these happy people. I mean, pretty dark when you think about it, actually. But either way, you're going to work your way through, destroying a bunch of Humpty Dumpty looking mofos, and working your way through the world, unlocking different worlds via challenges, and of course unlocking the ultimate goal of, I guess, hell on Earth. No more rainbows. That leads us into our next one, which is an oldie but a goldie. We have Budget Cuts coming in its form of Ultimate Edition. This is where they have smashed Budget Cuts 1 and 2 together, adding some additional scenes and additional gameplay to make it one incredibly solid game that is coming out for PSVR 2 and the Quest 2 at the same time. Honestly, this is one to keep an eye out for. It's a really good classic VR game for a very good reason, and that's because it's a solid experience, good comedy to it, good action to it, and a very interesting story. So all of those things combined make this a really dope game. Honestly, keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to have an early review of this coming out on the channel very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that, bad boy. Honestly, this game's just freaking dope. Throw knife your way through a bunch of robot scum and yeah, work your way to victory. This game's just dope. I can't say too much. I want you to play it for yourself. If you don't know about this, the better you are, because honestly it's got some really fun mechanics to it, so check this one out. Next up we have We Are One. This game is the only multiplayer game you play by yourself, which is a very weird sentence, but nonetheless in this game you clone yourself to be able to make like a pattern of things going on, a pattern of moves going on throughout the game. You can throw yourself the gun, catch it, all these different various things in order to complete the mission within each of those sections. Honestly, this game is one to play. It's very cool, a very unique experience, and if you like things like The Last Clockwinder and stuff, where you're cloning yourself in that game as well, then this is definitely going to appeal to you. Coming to the MetaQuest store, definitely check this one out as it's worth your money. Next up, if you want to destroy some people in the ultimate, I guess, murder simulator, then Battletown is coming out for the Quest 2 as well. This is its final finished polished state, so yeah, I'm kind of interested to try this one myself. I'm interested. I mean, I don't know how much longevity some of these games have, similar to sort of like, you know, Nomad and stuff like that, as they don't have much else to them other than a lot of killing, but at the same time, I mean, sometimes it's just what you want to do in VR, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. There is a bunch to this, and they have done a ton of updates to this, so I'm really excited to jump in and try it nonetheless, and just see what they have done with this game and how it's evolved, because I literally haven't played Battletown, I think, since it came out on like App Lab way back when it was like free. So interesting stuff, no longer free. Check that one out if you're interested. Next up is Killer Frequency. I'm very excited for this one because you play as a radio DJ where the murderer is calling in, and I guess they're going to work their way through your staff members and people of the public while you're online as a radio DJ, working your way through this case. Honestly, I'm very excited for this one. I kind of love this concept of game where you are stationary, stuck somewhere, but then all of this mad stuff's going to happen, and I'm assuming it's going to have a wicked climax to the end of it. If it's a good horror story, it should. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's going to be good. Make sure you check this one out. Pixel Ripped 1978. I am so excited for this. This is the third game in the installment, and honestly, this one is looking to be the best experience possible. Plus, it's coming to all major platforms, which is even better news. This is also working alongside Atari, which is just so exciting because it's just like they're not even parodying that sort of time period at this point. They're just going to be able to complement it, which for me, I'm super excited. As a game nerd, this is going to be like heaven for me. I'm very excited to see how they handle this situation. If you're unaware of this game, it will take you into places that you've never been in a video game, because you literally are going to step into things like Atari games. You're literally going to be in the real world at some point, and it's such a seamlessly awesome game. I cannot wait to dive into this. The other two games are an absolute pleasure. If you haven't ever checked out any of the games from Pixel Rip series, please do, because honestly they are brilliant games and perfect execution of like how to use virtual reality and flat gaming in one experience. Next up we have Hubris. Well, this is the most prettiest game you've ever seen, but it unfortunately doesn't have much substance in the way of the story. Now, they have said that they've updated some stuff with this game, so I'm very, very excited to see what they do with the release on the PSVR 2. Now, a little birdie told me that they might pop up somewhere else, but we can't discuss that. Now, of course, like I say, this game is an incredibly beautiful game. It didn't have a great story. If you're interested, you can see my review for this video, for this game, sorry, and yeah, I'm excited to see what they've done with this and to see how the PSVR 2 community pick up on this, and just to see what it looks like on PSVR 2, to be honest with you. With like dynamic foveated rendering and stuff, there's a good chance this is going to look even better than PC, as some of the other games that are high fidelity like this do, so I'm going to keep an eye out for it. I'm excited. Undead Citadel, man alive, I have been waiting quite literally like 5 or 6 years for this game to come out, so I am very excited to announce that Undead Citadel is going to be coming out for PC VR, and also coming to PSVR 2 later down the line. Not on this release date, but nonetheless it's going to be coming out very, very soon, to keep your eyes peeled for that if you're a PSVR 2 owner. This is going to be one to be purchasing pretty much. Now, I'm looking forward to this game. Like I say, I have been looking forward to this for so long. I've been watching out for this game, so I am beyond hyped to jump in there and finally see what the finished product of this is going to look like. I did take a very early look at this game about 6-7 months ago, and it was very impressive even at that stage. I just can't wait. This is one to purchase. If you're a PC VR player, get this in your library, get it on your wishlist right now. You can wishlist it right now. Do that. Honestly, you can thank me later. Next up we have Dead Hook, that's going to be dropping, which I've spoken about before. Unfortunately it got delayed the other month, but it's supposedly going to be dropping this month. You know, hoping there's no delays. This is by Joyway, one of their 852,000 games that they have released, but I'm very excited for this nonetheless, because it does actually look like a very promising game. You're going to get around with hook shotting. It's very Doom-esque, sort of getting around in an arena, destroying everything that's in there, so I'm actually hold really high hopes for this game. Listen, I joke about Joyway releasing a lot of games, but to be fair to them, I really do like some of them. Stuff like Stride, massive fan of, and honestly, I'm hoping this is going to add to that list for me. So fingers crossed, this is going to be absolutely dope. Leading into our very next game as well. Stack, another Joyway title coming out the same month, bearing that this doesn't get held back to be worked on further. Who knows? But nonetheless, this game you in a multiplayer sort of experience, and you're going to be throwing discs at each other, destroying each other in a fun way. Actually, I've heard some very good reviews from people, because this has been out on App Lab to test already for a little while for free. Now it's coming into the actual section where you can buy it. Honestly, I'm interested by this. A lot of people have really given positive feedback about this game, so I just need to try it and figure out for myself, see whether it's any good. If you've played this, like the alpha of this, let me know in the comments down below. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it in between? I haven't played it yet, so I can't really tell you. Anyway, I can tell you though that there is 8 more titles that I can't say about that are coming out this month as well. 8 more, I know, and that's stretched across PSVR 2, PCVR, and Quest 2. So there are going to be some amazing games coming out. Now, I've already told you a substantial amount of the awesome that I know that's coming our way, and then on top of that, these other titles are going to be dropping throughout. Of course, if you want to stay up to date with all that stuff, well, this is the channel to be subscribed to, yeah, because I'll tell you about them as they come out, or as I can. So if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, peace out, catch you in the next one. Have a good month of VR. Let me know down below what you're going to be purchasing, and go and enjoy your day. Peace out. Bye.